Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray and we are here to jump into episode 2 of Interview with the Vampire. So, last episode was quite the doozy. Oh my goodness. It's actually been a little bit since I recorded the first episode. But obviously I remember everything that happened. I've actually watched it a couple more times. And it was just a great start. Very pulpy, very, intense, as you would want an adaptation of an Anne Rice novel to be. So, just to remind anybody who, for whatever reason, is joining me for episode 2 but didn't watch episode 1, I am very familiar with a good portion of the books, not all of them. It wasn't, I mean, some of it, I just wasn't in the mood for it, or maybe I got older, or maybe my taste changed or something. I don't know. But either way, of what I read, I did enjoy it. Even the, outrageously wild story points that happened in some of the later stuff. So I'm very familiar with certainly a good portion of the story that takes place during this show so far. I don't remember a lot of it though, so some of the small details I'm definitely not going to remember. It has been like 20 years since I read these books actively. But hey, we here. All right, going into this one, obviously in the end of the last episode, we had Lestat making Louis into a vampire after hunting him for untold weeks, months, who knows? And very clearly psychically driving Louis' brother to jump off of a roof. Oof. Yeah, so we are. Oh, and he massacred a bunch of people in the around the city, around the wharf, and then Miss Lily as well, and then of course at the end here he killed a few of these priests that were in the church before turning Louis. So everything's very bloody and violent right now. So we're going into the second episode. It is significantly shorter than the first. The first one was like 66 minutes, something like that. 66 minutes. And this one's like 45, something like that. And I think the rest of the episodes for the rest of the season are in the 45 to 50 minute length, which is perfectly fine. So hopefully I can get through. Nah, I can only do one today. So I'll do episode 2 today, and then we'll pick up the next episode whenever. I'm going to pre-record all of these. I want to try and record them now and then start releasing them on Patreon soon so that I can start then editing them down for YouTube in time for the 3rd season. As I'm recording this, the announcement of the 3rd season has already happened, and I think they've just released like a first look trailer. And it will be releasing next year. I don't know when. I don't think it has a concrete release date yet. Because I think production is still kind of happening. I think maybe post-production, maybe. I don't know. So I want to try and get through this and get it up on YouTube before season 3 drops so that I can record and release season 3 closer to when it airs. It won't be exactly in time because it takes me a long time to edit, but I'll at least be, probably only a couple or 2, 3, maybe 4 episodes behind. That's what I'm aiming for. So I gotta get through season 1 and season 2, in order to get there. So, all right. Enough gabbing about the channel. Let's actually just watch episode 2. All right. Episode 2.
Marius de Romanus. Never heard of him.
Little of his work survives. Mr. de Poix-du-Lac covets the rare.
Duck foie gras. Oh, he's gonna be eating somebody at the table too. Got it. Put a little plastic down for the blood. Ah, okay. So he's not eating somebody. I thought he was gonna open up somebody's vein here. Hilarious.
There he is. You missed at least. This is session 2. Louis de Pontelac. Can we turn down the music?
Oh, that's actual music.
Bread,
That's funny.
garlic, olive oil, salt.
That was just for
Garnish with
us.
green grapes and AB negative, fresh from the farm. Bon
The
appetit.
farm?
Part of me wants to ask about the farm.
2 vampires walk.
Trying to separate him from his crew. You'll raise the sun for the kill, and when he turns up missing in the morning, you'll have half the frigate on the prowl looking for him.
Not a good choice.
In the beginning,
You gotta.
it's best to let the food come to you.
I was
Somebody
a
who
baby
won't be
bird in
missed.
Lestat's nest, not yet ready to hunt, but desperate to feed.
So I'm taking my daughter to.
It's him slurping up blood like a soup for me.
Those Indian types that run free out west, and
Now, what do you grow? You grow cotton?
Sugar.
Careful, Moshe. You're beginning to frighten.
He's been ready
The neck.
for
the neck.
hours.
You don't bite the blood. You suck it.
Yes. Yes, that's better. Good.
He's like, no, try like the. All right, I'll let you do your thing.
I'm thinking Persian.
Arabesque, maybe. You certainly need a more
I need to go home.
I feel like that's gonna be a bad idea.
You're going to find that very difficult.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, the sun. Just sand. It's interesting that they turn to like immediate sand.
Local police force. Oh, yes. Perfect setting for a vampire home.
So, did he have all of this built for him? Or, like, did he have a bunch of, like, people in construction come in and build all this shit?
I ain't sleeping.
And I guess, assuming he probably killed him right
We'll
after.
get to your own soon enough. You've had a long...
In the quiet dark, we were equals.
White master, black student, but equal in the quiet dark.
Provocation. It's the primary tool one walks away with after downloading your internet class.
Oh, what the hell is in there?
Rabbit 3 ways and Volpe's Repelli, or Repel Sandwash.
Of the rabbit before you cut it, or do you simply cut?
So he is, in fact, going to eat something alive there at the table.
Vampires are killers. With the thrilling satisfaction of being the end of that life. Having a hand in the divine plan.
Question. Do we think he's going to raise the stakes of his dinner throughout the rest of this interview for this episode? Like he started with a little bag. See if he's comfortable with that. Now we got something living, but still an animal. Is the next course going to be an actual person to see how he feels about that?
Don't expect every reader to swallow that one.
Vampires can read minds, Moshe.
Right. And you gonna sit on that skill for how long? You gonna make me beg?
He said, yo, teach me that shit. That's some shit I could
The
use.
ability to read a mind, a most useful gift, but in reality, it's quite mundane.
What is she thinking?
Look at his nails. He's getting his fingernails done. And the glasses. Some fashion, certain men like him do, Lord.
Seen Grace about?
So half a season. So it's been
You see my alligator, man? See my
Quite some
lost
time.
about a punch bowl.
Did they end up going on the trip? I imagine it probably would have been so difficult considering her brother died on the day of her wedding. She's pregnant.
Oh my. You making me an uncle out here?
Who told you? Different you. Better you, I'd say.
Interesting. Interesting
You
thing to
hide
say.
from me this long again, I'll hunt you down and slap you sideways.
Well, that's only if you call it a pocket.
What are you calling it?
Trellis?
Fire escape.
Fire escape? Mm.
That's clever, my boy. It's very clever.
Right.
Farscape. Now I must say, I
We
have
definitely
doubts,
eating him later.
You really have earned your 15%. You truly are an exceptional Negra.
Oh, we eating the fuck out of this man.
Oh, Farscape.
Are we eating him now or waiting until the building is complete?
Thank you. Half queer, mostly queer. What is it?
Non-discriminating.
Complicated situation we got here is what I'm saying. Feel like slave. Well, that's what it fucking sound like. It's what it feel like sometimes.
And the carousel comes around again.
Fuck you.
What is their bickering like delight me? So I did miss this. Like I said, I did take a break from the books. But it's always been so good, the relationship between Lestat and Louis, and how ridiculous it is. They're a lot of fun. I like the way that they're adapting it for the show too.
I don't like sleeping angry.
Gotta talk it out before we go to bed.
For the record, if disrespect was done to you, I would have killed him myself.
Just do it in a more subtle way where you can't get caught.
Pleasure of meeting more of the family. They're so busy with work and,
Him?
you know my situation. This is Lestat.
We're in a committed relationship of many years. So this is her third child. Did the babies die? Did she lose the twins? And then they died, and she had another child after them. Is that what
Got some gumbo on the stove still. Oh, your nephew.
Please don't eat this baby.
He's the quiet one, this one.
Oh, maybe the twins didn't die. Maybe they're just, sleeping upstairs. Please do not eat this baby. Holy shit. Do not eat your nephew. Oh, what's he thinking? About food? Oh, no. He's just trying really hard not to eat this baby. Please do not eat your nephew.
I no longer kill. My last victim was in the year 2000. Understand that.
Okay. Did you eat the baby?
Yo, I need to know if he ate this baby.
And what about the others out there? Have they mastered theirs?
Just the opposite.
No.
Most of them are slaves to the blood.
Hey.
Volunteer? Like I said, I knew he was going to increase the meal, the courses, let's say, in severity, savagery, whichever you want to call it.
He's American, damn it. See you soon.
See you soon, babe.
As I was saying, I no longer kill.
The baby.
Did you eat this fucking baby, bro? Well, he might have eaten the baby a little bit,
I
but
had him in my arms. I was ready to tear into him.
Waste up would be. I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin. As dedicated.
said, listen, I love all of you, even the shit that annoys me. We'll see how long that lasts.
Here's an idea. Let's take a holiday. What about Rome?
Rome, Italy?
So the orchestra should begin exhibit form. I have a private box
He can.
and I had tuxedos.
He can yap, huh?
I've been neglectful of our romance.
We did what we always did to avoid conflicts there.
Pretending like
I
he
performed as his
was
valet.
a valet. Oof.
Walked a pace behind him.
That's so loaded. Holy shit. That's so loaded. There's such an interesting dynamic to lean into the concept of Louis being a black man. But certainly here, it's super interesting to kind of explore what that meant for not just Louis's character, but their dynamic within the narrative.
His overcoat once we found our seats. Remained standing in the back of the box until the lights went down and only... I never bought.
Well,
How many of us are out there?
that he's
Can't be
made.
the only ones.
Oh,
many vampires?
just vampires in general?
Not many, I'm afraid. Maybe 100. 101.
There's definitely more than 100. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. But there certainly aren't like millions upon millions, you know,
The
like
touring
humans.
production of Don Pasquale was a cheap affair. But the soprano, to be kind, he did not live in the soprano's vocal strategy.
I was like, oof, even I can hear it. I'm not
And
necessarily
Lestat was
an expert,
unamused.
but I agree.
I don't understand how someone like that can make it onto a stage.
Are we killing him tonight? To make Lestat happy? I feel like we should just kind of murder him. So he never has to hear him
The
again.
majority of the audience didn't seem to notice. And so Lestat, butchered for what? An offending note?
Indeed.
Wrong.
Time of confidence, of joy, in less than half an hour.
Sotarando prematuramente il nostro povero Domenico.
That's so embarrassing. Holy shit. Like, he's probably still gonna kill this man. This man is not gonna go home after this and learn how to be a better singer or whatever the hell. He's purely doing this to humiliate him before his death so that he knows exactly why he's dying, which is your shit singing and your shit voice.
Faccio io a sapere tutto ciò.
Lestat?
Cause fuck
Well, I
this
like
guy.
to do it. I enjoy it.
Well, I don't. You don't have to humiliate him. Well, I don't say that you have to enjoy it. Kill them swiftly if you have to, but do it. Embrace what you are. You are a killer, Louis. I was a botched vampire.
This is the dessert I had after I proposed to my first wife. After I got my shit together. We were in Paris. Little cafe on the Rue Servandoni. I liked it when she left it alone.
Okay, session over. Interesting paintings on the wall. All right. A calmer episode in some ways. We got to just kind of go along with Louis as he, you know, explained his fledgling days. Apparently about 6 years have passed, roughly, that he was his student throughout. So the twins must be... I don't know. I guess we'd have to see. But like it's implied that roughly 6 years had passed, and then she'd had another child. So the twins might be about 5. something like that. Because I'm including her pregnancy in that, so a little over 5 or so, and then she had another baby. But obviously he's going to soon have to like make a decision, because he's going to not age, and they are certainly going to, and it's going to be extremely noticeable how he doesn't age to his family. So he's going to have to cut the cord, shall I say, soon. I guess he hasn't thought that through yet, which is what Lestat is trying to teach him, that eventually your connection to the human world is just going to have to be different. Interesting. I do, like I said, I do really like the early scenes of them just bickering. That shit is so funny. Terrible. Like, this is obviously, we are watching this and we all understand that this is a very toxic relationship. That he, again, was all things to him, you know, as a murderer. He was his murderer and his teacher, his mentor, his lover, all of these things. And because of that, the power imbalance is crazy. So we're kind of watching as Louis starts to come into his own and into his own power and starts to level set, you know, with Lestat. And that's kind of the draw of Interview with the Vampire, right? Like, is watching this story unfold of this young man who is discovering new parts of himself, the things that he likes and the things that he dislikes. And through this experience become a more full person. And you get the POV of Lestat as well. Lestat is obviously the main through line of the books. He's kind of like the major player that continues, that you follow quite a lot. I feel like we follow Lestat more than we do Louis, or at least certainly maybe I just remember Lestat's storylines more for the books, perhaps. Again, like I've said, it's been like 20 years since I read any of these books, so I certainly have a flawed memory, but you know, we get quite a lot of POV from both of them in the books, if I remember correctly, and they're both like very uniquely interesting. But I'm enjoying the way that the adaptation is taking to and leaning into this relationship between them as this kind of extremely toxic, you know, romantic hostage situation. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, they're both romantic, but also low-key, he's his victim. He's his live-in victim. Which is why that whole scene earlier about him being his butler or whatever at the opera was so loaded. Like, it was loaded not just racially, but also just because he's his literal victim. It's tough. You know, there's certainly a level of, like he said, there's devotion, but is it true devotion, or is it devotion born from survival instincts, needing to survive, and therefore, you know, like captor bonding kind of thing happening here. But it's not fully, right? Because he did want to change in his life. Like, he did want more out of this universe than what he has been given up until that point. So there is a small part of him that was willingly in for the adventure of it all, the newness of it all. The way that everything just felt heightened. It's clear that you can see that too. And so I guess the question is, what are you willing to tolerate for the ecstasy of learning to be an apex predator, essentially? What are you willing to tolerate? What things are you willing to tolerate for the sweetness of this life? And the question is the same for Lestat. Like, there are things probably about Louis that he hates. but what is he willing to tolerate for the things that he loves out of Louis, you know? And we're watching this kind of unfold. Obviously, we have this framework of it being an interview. So this is all technically stuff that has happened in the past, and we are seeing Louis reflect on that with the help of oh God, why can't I think of the interviewer's name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Sorry, but him, and he's getting to, you know, give his 2 cents about everything too. Man, that whole baby scene was so tense. Holy shit. I was very scared that he ate that baby. But, you know, if he had, it would have been part of the story. I do enjoy the way that the books kind of lead you down this road of depravity. You know, there's no other way to word it, but like these people, the vampires in the interview with the Vampire World, the Vampire Chronicle world, I think they're called, Vampire Chronicles. Anyway, Anne Rice's world, they're so depraved. Just terrible, awful creatures because they have no reason not to be. There's no reason not to be, you know. Every single one that you meet, awful, depraved. But isn't that the lure? Isn't that the thing that you kind of enjoy most when you're reading vampire fiction in which the vampires are the main characters? You know, a lot of vampire fiction these days, there's a human who's the main character, or they're like a hunter or a fighter of vampires or something like that. And they might fall in love with a vampire, but ultimately that vampire usually turns out to be, you know, misunderstood or whatever. But you ain't gonna get that shit with Anne Rice. Anne Rice is like, listen, we are here reading about inhuman creatures, okay? They're gonna be inhuman. You're gonna get lots of people fucking dying. They're gonna be drinking people by the gallons. They're going to be turning people. They're going to be staking people. People are dying in these books, you know. And there's something, I don't know. I like the way that Anne Rice does lean into the monstrousness of the creatures that she's using. Instead of trying to dress them up as anything other than that. You know, they might try to dress themselves up as elegant or refined or kind as part of their hunting pattern, but we the reader, we the audience know that they're just savage. You know, they're savage demonic creatures, and I like that. Like, don't sugarcoat it. It's not that I can't enjoy vampire fiction in which the vampire is misunderstood and yada yada yada, but I think I just, you know, I don't know, I prefer, like, if you're gonna have a story where the main character is a monster, let them be a monster, you know. Give me that dark shit. So, anyway. No, this was a good episode. I'm excited to watch the rest. I'm taking it slow, actually, you know, in terms of filming. I'm not, like, binging this one. I'm just watching an episode or two here and there, I think I'm going to. First one I watched quite a while ago. This one I'm watching now. I'm not going to watch the next one yet. But I'm going to try and like fit in 1 or 2 episodes and make my way through season 1 and 2, hopefully in time for season 3, as I mentioned at the beginning of the recording. And then I'll start releasing it on Patreon soon. I'll probably start releasing season 1 once I get to season 2 on Patreon. I mean, just Patreon. And then I'll work through season 2. Again, 1 or 2 episodes at a time for each sitting, and then hopefully by that point, by the point where I get all of season 2 up on Patreon, I will have edited down season 1 for YouTube and can put that up on YouTube for you guys. So we'll see. All right, I think that's everything I want to talk about for today. we'll go ahead and leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Going over to Patreon if you're interested in full length or early access to this show, as well as a bunch of shows I have over there. As you know, most of my channel is just queer content, mostly queer Asian dramas. But honestly, anything kind of queer, I'm probably going to watch it for the channel. And I love sci-fi fantasy. So, of course, I'm going to jump into this, get back into this world after however many years since I haven't watched anything or read anything from Anne Rice. So I'm excited to really dive deep into this so that we can, you know, really just immerse ourselves in this world. I have missed really good vampire fiction. I know we've had a few like vampire BLs, but none of them have felt like this. I need this. I need this kind of decadent, pulpy, over the top, what's it called? Like Grand Guignol? Like that kind of vibe. Penny Dreadful style kind of feeling. Do you guys remember Penny Dreadful, that show? Oh, that was so fucking good. That especially the first couple of seasons, so good. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe that I want. And this is absolutely delivering that. So I'm having a good time. All right. We'll go ahead and leave it there. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter.